Hidden error. Usage of associated acts is not recognized. Barry Manilow is an American singer-songwriter and producer. He is best known for such recordings as Mandy, Can't Smile Without You, and Copacabana. In 1978, 5 of his albums were on the bestseller charts simultaneously, a feat equaled only by Herb Alpert, The Beatles, Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen, and Johnny Mathis. He has recorded a string of Billboard hit singles and multi-platinum albums that have resulted in his being named Radio and Records No. 1 Adult Contemporary Artist, and winning 3 straight American Music Awards for Favorite Pop Rock Male Artist. Between 1974 and 1983, Manilow had 3 No. 1 singles and 25 that reached the top 40. Although not a favorite of music critics, Manilow has been praised by several well-known entertainers, including Sinatra, who was quoted in the 1970s saying, "He's next." In 1988, Bob Dylan stopped Manilow at her party, hugged him and said, "Don't stop what you're doing, man. We're all inspired by you," as well as producing and arranging albums for other artists, including Bette Midler and Dionne Warwick. Manilow has written songs for musicals, films, and commercials. From February 2005 to December 30, 2009, he was the headliner at the Las Vegas Hilton, performing hundreds of shows before ending his relationship with the hotel. Since March 2010, he has headlined at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas. He has sold more than 80 million records worldwide, making him one of the world's best-selling artists of all time. Early life. Manilow was born on June 17, 1943, as Barry Allen Pincus in Brooklyn, New York, the son of Edna Manilow and Harold Pincus. His father was born to a Jewish father and an Irish-American Catholic mother, while his maternal grandparents were of Russian Jewish background. Barry adopted his mother's maiden name of Manilow at the time of his bar mitzvah. Manilow grew up in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn and attended Eastern District High School, graduating in 1961. That same year, he enrolled in the City College of New York, where he briefly studied before entering the New York College of Music. He also worked at CBS while he was a student in order to pay his expenses. According to one source, he married Susan Dixler that year, with the marriage lasting only 1 year. Another source says Manilow got an annulment from Dixler in 1966 after 2 years of marriage. He later studied at the Juilliard Performing Arts School. In 1964, Manilow met Bro Herod, a CBS director, who asked him to arrange some songs for a musical adaptation of the melodrama The Drunkard. Instead, Manilow wrote an entire original score. Herod used Manilow's composition in the off-Broadway musical, which enjoyed an 8-year run at New York's 13th Street Theatre. Manilow then earned money by working as a pianist, producer and arranger. During this time, he began to work as a commercial jingle writer, continuing well into the 1970s. Many of the jingles he wrote or composed he would also perform, including State Farm Insurance, and Band-Aid, for which he adopted a childlike voice and wrote the music. A 1965 Polaroid Swinger commercial featuring Manilow's Meet the Swinger jingle starred a young Ali MacGraw. His singing-only credits include Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, and the famed McDonald's "You Deserve a Break Today" campaign. Manilow won 2 Clio Awards in 1976 for his work for Tab and Band-Aid. By 1967, Manilow was the musical director for the WCBS TV series Callback, which premiered on January 27, 1968. He next conducted and arranged for Ed Sullivan's production company, arranging a new theme for The Late Show, while writing, producing and singing his radio and television jingles. At the same time, he and Gene Lucas performed as a duo for a 2-season run at Julius Monk's Upstairs at the Downstairs Club in New York.